Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and I am back once again with another video. Today we're going to be continuing more of Jurassic World series. Now I know you guys are going to probably be wondering, why am I making so many Jurassic World videos? Well, I'm pretty sure you can guess, yes, it mostly has something to do with the newest installment of the Jurassic franchise coming, well, next year, and I can't wait for that movie. And since the new Jurassic World movie will be coming out next year, I'm going to be making a buttload of Jurassic World content on, well, the channel. So for this one, it's actually going to be a very, very interesting idea. And it mostly began years ago. I was planning on making a video about this, but I never quite got the chance. So, yeah, if you're wondering, where did I got this idea from? Well, there was a YouTube video years ago that I saw, and this was all the way back in 2018, I believe, which was the year when Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom came out. At this point, I think the video was taken down, so and it was, what if Indoraptor was good? Like, what if he was the main, well, no longer the main antagonist, but the hero of the movie? And I'm going to go into details a little bit. So basically, it kind of showed Maisie being cornered by two raptors, and Indoraptor shows up and saves her, and she like gives him a pet, and there's like an image that shows her and baby Indoraptor, I believe, and Indoraptor just climbs up on the building and roars. I don't remember who made that video, but it was all the way back in 2018, and now I cannot find that video, so yeah. So today, I figured, why not make my very own what if Indoraptor was the good guy in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Now, if he was the good guy, I mean, there would be a lot of things that would have to change about the movie. Like, for example, them setting up Indoraptor to be this big bad antagonist, and give that spotlight to someone else. Now, who would this someone else be? You might be wondering, who can this someone else be the main antagonist for the movie for Indoraptor and possibly Blue to team up? Well, I've been thinking about this one a lot, and this is actually going to be a very interesting idea. This is, what if Dr. Wu made another Scorpius Rex? Now, what I mean by what if Indoraptor was, like, what if Dr. Wu made another Scorpius Rex? Basically, this is how I think the Scorpius Rex would be set up as the main villain, and the dinosaur that Blue and Indoraptor will have to team up to fight. Basically, a lot of videos on YouTube said that Indoraptor will win against the Scorpius Rex. Hell, even Goji Center confirmed it himself. He even made a whole video about Indoraptor winning against the Scorpius Rex. Sorry about that. But yeah, Goji Center confirmed that Indoraptor would win against Scorpius Rex, because Indoraptor has, like, abilities and these that Scorpius Rex doesn't have, and, like, Indoraptor has advantages and disadvantages. Like, he has some advantages over Scorpius Rex, and Scorpius Rex has a lot of disadvantages. Please forgive me for misspelling those words. I just got done eating, so yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, moving on. So, what if Dr. Wu made another Scorpius Rex? Now, I'm pretty sure we'll be wondering, what was the reason for Dr. Wu to create another Scorpius Rex, knowing that it was so unstable? Well, it's so damn aggressive. I think with his new boss, he'll be forced to make a new Scorpius Rex. You can kind of say that they did gather some DNA from Scorpius Rex before the volcano erupted. So, yeah. And Dr. will be trying his best to fix his mistakes with Scorpius Rex. And hopefully try to make it a less hyper-aggressive animal. And hopefully it'll be an animal that mankind will be able to control. Or maybe he'll be able to control. And of course, after learning that the Scorpius Rex was able to reproduce on its own, thanks to Brooklyn telling him that in Season 3 of Camp Cretaceous, he'll be doing everything in his power to prevent that same thing from happening. He would make it where the Scorpius Rex cannot be able to have any offspring. Now, what about Indoraptor? Well, Dr. Wu did say that Indoraptor was only trying to find its place in the food chain, and that he basically needs a mother. And a lot of people were wondering, why was Indoraptor chasing Maisie all around Lockwood Manor? Like, why was she so important that he had to chase her around, literally everywhere? And some people, including Ulteriori, theorized that Indoraptor might have saw Maisie as his mother. And how the way Indoraptor acted and behaved towards her, it did not look like he intended to kill her, but maybe, just maybe, he imprinted on her and was trying to protect her. That would be actually a very interesting theory. And that this whole time, Indoraptor was kind of innocent, and, well, kind of. He was also just trying to find his place in the food chain, like I just said earlier. He was just trying to find his place in the food chain, so I don't know why he wasn't necessarily a bad guy. He was just an animal trying to find his place in the food chain. Now, what if that did happen? What if Indoraptor actually did imprint it on Maisie? If that happened, most likely, I'm pretty sure rather Owen or Claire would have figured that out. They would realize that Indoraptor's behavior is not aggressiveness. He's just wanting attention from Maisie. Like how any baby, animal, or human would want attention from their parent. So, I guess that Owen will try to get Maisie to calm down and to realize that Indoraptor was not actually trying to hurt her. He actually imprinted on her, and he kind of sees her as his mother. Now, the question will remain is, would Maisie take Indoraptor in and kind of raise him? That depends on how the way the scenario will begin. Speaking of which, let's begin the scenario. So, basically, the good half of the scenario would probably start off as normal, and of course, they would still show off the Indoraptor. And at first, Owen, Claire, and Maisie think that Indoraptor is the bad guy. They think he's the enemy, and they cannot allow him to be sold or anything else like that, so they got to do everything in their power to prevent Indoraptor from leaving the building and try to figure out what they're going to do with him afterwards. And of course, everything kind of goes wrong, because let's say that Scorpius Rex was managed to escape. He was managed to escape his enclosure, and now he's out terrorizing. He's free and terrorizing the civilians, and killing everyone. Due to Dr. Wu making sure that he is doing everything in his power to make the Scorpius Rex less hyper-aggressive, the Scorpius Rex will not be as aggressive compared to his Cretaceous counterpart. But he'll still be aggressive enough where he's killing people. Not just for food, but for sport. And Indoraptor just looks at him curiously and just kind of ignores him. Scorpius Rex leaves, and we get that one scene where the guy was trying to take the Indoraptor's tooth out. That kind of plays out very similar to the film, but with a massive difference. Indoraptor would hear Maisie, and decided to go find her instead of wasting his time killing some people. Because, well, once again, when he first saw Maisie, he immediately imprinted on her and saw her as his mom. So his natural instinct is to find his mother.